Well, here we are again. Thanks for joining us. And I just wanted to, recently, this last week or so, we've been playing some sled hockey. I played sled hockey. I started, over a year ago. And it's great. It's a great experience. It's great exercise. And it's great with our friends that we've made and all. And it's interesting when we go out and play. It's great. We have fun. And we enjoy that. And it's interesting, after we play, a lot of times people will come up or something and say, oh, that was great. That's so inspirational to watch you guys playing and everything. And I understand what they're saying. It's good that they feel that way. But okay, you're inspired. What? For why? For what? What are you going to do with that inspiration? And just to get this warm, fuzzy feeling for a minute or so. And then you walk off, la-di-da, the rest of your life, whatever it's going to happen. But if you're inspired by what you see, whether it's us playing sled hockey or any other thing in your life, what are you going to do with that? With that, to get inspired and then not do anything, not have a change in your life, not to start to do something, it's a waste. It's a waste of time. It's not inspiration. It's just a warm, fuzzy feeling. So, St. James says something in his epistle. He says that, and that's a good analogy for what we're using. He says that faith without works is dead. There's nothing to it. So, inspiration without doing something, putting into action, making a change in your life, it's nothing. It's a waste. It's dead. There's nothing, And he goes on and he says, look, I'm going to give you an example. He says, look, you show me your faith without works. Nothing to see for it. And I will show you my faith by my works, by what I do. And it's the same with inspiration. If you're inspired, show me. I can't see your inspiration. You just have a warm, fuzzy feeling. Show me your inspiration by what you do. And so in your life, what is that? What might that be? If you're inspired, what is it? Maybe it's to go back to school. Maybe it's to, I feel like I've got a few extra pounds. I want to go start exercising. You can't lose weight by doing the same, by eating the same and not exercising, all that stuff. That's not going to change. Change is scary. Change is tough for us. It's so easy to just stay in the status quo. But God calls us to grow and to change. That's part of growing and changing. That's part of life. How can you expect something to change if you're doing the same thing? I mean, that's an idiot. Just to do the same thing and expect that you're going to get changes. Change has got behavior and change. What do we know? We know a tree is known by its fruits, right? That's how we see and exhibit what the tree is about, what kind of a tree it is. So it's the same with us. We are known by our fruits, by what we do, by how we act, by how our friends and everybody know us. So that's important. There's just so much to do with this. So my challenge to you is if you are inspired, if something you see, someone you know is living a life and doing something that you say, wow, I'd like to be like that. I'd like to do a little more like that. Okay, do it. Don't just sit on the couch with a warm, fuzzy feeling for a few minutes and then get up and walk away. Your life is not going to change unless you take some concrete steps to make that change and make a better life for you. That's what God is calling us for. To go forward, upward, and onward towards what God is calling us to do. And that takes strength, that takes change, that takes the strength to go ahead and say, I got to start again, I got to do this again. There's something I got to change in my life. You know what it is. I don't need to tell you. You know inside what that change needs to be. Do it. All right? There's so much more we can talk about in this topic. And we will, all right? But for now, go with God and be who you can be each day, all right?